It's off the record. It's Wednesday night. Everybody alright? It's off the record. It's Wednesday night. Hey, you better hold on tight. It's off the record. It's Wednesday night. K-On, I think they're ready. You tuned into what you tuned into.
Hey, give me my theme music.
Welcome to another episode. What is it doing? I see Stan Butler. Can you hear me, Stan Butler? Okay, good. I don't know what's going on with the internet. What StreamYard just told me, hey, we were having some problems with StreamYard. So if it clicks in and out, then like I said, it's not me or Stan's problem. We're just on here to give y'all a nice interview. I don't know if y'all are aware who Mr. Stan Butler is. He's a Southern Soul artist. I've never met him personally, but I've talked to him on the phone, and I have the spirit of discernment. You know, I like me good people with nice conversation. I can't wait to meet them face to face. But I know y'all been kind of upset because K Young ain't been off the record, but I had a lot of stuff going on in my family. I'm not the type to get on here and post everything about my family. I'm a private person. You know, I don't get on here. I don't want nobody to have no sympathy. I don't want a whole bunch of likes and all this stuff. You know, it's just me. You know, personal stuff going on in my family. I try to keep it to myself. But thank y'all for sending out your prayers to my mother. She's doing okay, but my mother, she's 73 years old. So y'all know how dealing with the elderly are. You know, they're going to do what they want to do, but y'all keep her in prayer. But let me say this before I get started. Southern Soul, let's talk about Southern Soul briefly. Southern Soul is growing, in my opinion, especially in Texas. And I vehemently defend Southern Soul anytime I get, because I am a promoter. I am a general manager of a radio station that plays Southern Soul and Zydeco 24/7. So I defend Southern Soul. But some of the stuff I can't defend. I'm just being honest. Some of the stuff I just can't defend. And some of the stuff I will not put on the radio. So I put out the email address. They send it to me. I listen to it. And my jurisdiction is pretty much in your face. If I don't like it, it's not going anywhere. That's just the bottom line. I'm the general manager. I'm responsible for all content that go on the radio. If I don't like it, it's pretty much dead. I'm going to talk briefly about the top 10 chart and top 5 on the rise. So everybody want to know how to get on the list. You put out good music and you'll get on the list. That's how it works. You know, it's not what Kevin Young said, okay, Young Production. I have 5 Southern Soul DJs, 5 of them, that we meet every Monday, and they have their top 10 list. All of them have their top 10 list and their top 5 on the rise. And we collaborate, and that's how we come up with the top 10 list. Nobody's paying a dime to get on no list. You know, I got great relationships with a whole bunch of artists, but if your music is not selected by those 5 top DJs and it's endorsed by me, then you can forget it. Just continue making good music. And I can assure you that this chart right here is valid. I can assure you that when I say that people are calling for these songs, it is valid. You know, I'm at the radio station. They're calling in to request these songs. So I encourage you guys to, you know, continue to send out good music. If you don't have the email address to the radio station, it's kvbmfm@gmail. Kilo Victor Bravo Mike Foxtrot Mike @gmail.com. Send your music in. But look, I ain't gonna hold you up. I got Stan Butler waiting. Great artist. Hey, y'all tune in, get your questions ready, because he said he don't mind answering no questions. But without further ado, I'm introducing y'all Mr. Stan Butler. What's going on, brother?
What's up? What's up, Kevin? How you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing great, man. Hey, thank you for coming in, man, and spending some time with us, man.
Yeah, I had to hurry up and pull in and back in. I couldn't make it in the house when I was like, shoot, anywhere is good, you know. Anywhere
That's what I'm
is good.
talking about. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking. So where you at right now? You in Georgia? Where you at?
I am I'm actually in Barnett, Georgia right now.
Okay. Yeah, how's the weather out there?
It's nice. It's nice.
It's
Yeah,
nice.
it's nice.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
70 something degrees.
yeah, I got up this morning, man, about 6 o'clock. It was raining here, and then probably about 9 o'clock, all the rain was gone. It was like 95 degrees here in Texas.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, we get hot down here, brother.
I
Look,
see.
I ain't gonna hold you up, man. So tell the audience a little bit about yourself and where you from, Stan.
Well, as y'all know, my name is Stan Butler. I'm actually from a little town called Jeffersonville, Georgia. I don't know, man. For the ones that don't know me, I do a little promote, not as much as Mr. Young, but I'm a songwriter, producer, pretty much anything that have something to do with the music, I have a part in it. So
Okay.
that's pretty much me in a nutshell.
Good deal. Good deal. So you ready for my questions?
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Okay. So my first question is, how long you been singing?
Well, I'm 44.
Okay.
So I want to say I know I started when I was probably like maybe 4 or 5 years old trying to sing. So at least I will say 39, maybe 40 years I've been singing.
Wow. So did you start in the church or you just woke up one day and start singing?
Man, I started in the church.
Yeah.
I started in the church.
Yeah. Hey, I heard you were a preacher's kid, man. Is that true or not?
Say that again.
Are you a preacher's kid?
I am, kid.
Yeah.
Yes,
wow.
sir.
So you started off singing in the church at 4 or 5 in the church, right?
That's right.
Okay. So when did you stop singing church music and start singing other music?
Professionally.
I
would say I was probably about 34, 35. Because I've been doing the blues about 9 years.
Okay.
The blues itself, you know.
Okay.
But other than that, I was doing gospel. When I went to church, I sung a little gospel. You know, they good for putting you on the spot. You show up at church, they're gonna throw a microphone in your hand.
Wow. Yeah. So look, so I heard also you was preaching. Well, you preached at an early age?
18, 19 years old.
Wow.
I started off as a youth minister. And I mean, I was serious and real about it. But you know, when you start kind of like falling off a little bit, because I love the women. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Yeah.
I had a thing for them girls. And I just didn't want to play with God, you know. So when I started falling off doing my thing, I backed away from that.
Okay. Yeah. So did you preach in your parents' church or you preached in another church?
I preached in many churches.
Oh, okay.
My mom church and many churches, man.
So are you a preacher? Are you a pastor right now?
No, sir. Not by far. Not by far.
Yeah. So you was preaching. You come from a preacher's background. So you didn't want to go that route, or right now it's just when your time right now.
Just wasn't my time right now. I can't say that I won't ever go back to it.
Yeah.
But right now, you know what I'm saying, my mind is on, you know, doing something else.
Gotcha. So let's jump into this music business. So when you crossed over and stopped singing church music, how did church folks receive that? You know how church folks is, because my dad was a deacon.
Yeah.
They're very judgmental. I'm just telling you that, right? You already know that. So how did they receive that?
Well, I didn't get a lot of backlash from the members of the church.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I had a few members in the church who say, "Hey Stan, can you drop me off a CD?" But my mom, she wasn't too happy about it. But hey, I tell you this right here. When you start doing anything and making money and you putting money in your mom hand, mom, go get the floor done in the church, go buy some pews. They kind of back off you a little bit.
but do you still attend your mom's church?
Every now and then I get a chance, I go.
Okay.
Yeah, every now and then. I don't go as much as I used to go, because you know I come from a sanctified church, and like I was telling you earlier, you know, they church 7 days a week, Monday through Sunday.
Yeah.
So and it's easy to get burnt out. Don't get me wrong. You can easily get burnt out, man, when you go all the time. Because we were the musicians at the church, and we had to be there.
So you had to be there 7 days a week.
If church was, my mom got a thing, and they still do it, called a 50th night revival. And it may seem like the craziest thing you ever heard in your life. But when I tell you they went to church 50 nights straight, 50 nights straight.
Wow. For how long though?
They still do it.
I said for how long? How many hours?
A church service will start at 7. It'll probably end about, I say about 10 o'clock, unless somebody just all of a sudden catch the Holy Ghost.
So they did that 50 days straight.
I'm serious, 7 days straight. And anybody from Jeffersonville, they'll tell you. Jeffersonville, Georgia, 50th night.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, look, my dad be watching this podcast sometimes. He was a deacon in church, man. And look, man, we stayed in church, man. I mean, because by the time we get home, it's time to go to school. You know, it's time to go to school. Everybody playing and riding their bikes when we going to church.
But you know what, Kevin? I tell you this, even though, man, I used to hate it sometimes, had to go to church, it really helped me as a man, just being a man. It really helped me, man. It taught me a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like if I do something wrong now, man, I'm telling you, it's like something to go all over me because, deep down inside, when you're doing something wrong, and you know how you was brought up, oh man, it'll make you feel some kind of way. So I thank God for the discernment, man. I thank God for it, my brother.
That's right, man. Because that's the foundation right there, man. It's the foundation. So let me ask you a question. Who was George Threat to you?
George Threat. George Threat was the man who pretty much let me know that as an artist, as a writer, that I could make it. He was that guy that made me want to continue doing it. Because I received so many no's. Starting I didn't have a name in the music industry, didn't have a name, but he made me feel as if I was somebody in the music game. And I tell artists, man, that's all you need. You just need somebody to give you. He had a saying. Let me say this. He had a saying: you can receive 1,000 no's, but all you need is one yes. All you need is one yes, and he was the one who gave me that yes.
Oh, okay, he was a radio guy, right?
Radio guy, very well known, man. Very well known.
So is it true you used to go from station to station, man, trying to put your music in rotation?
Well, I went for I didn't go from station to station, but I had the contacts. When I talked to some of the program directors at different stations, and I asked them would they play the music. Some said, "Yeah, I play it," but the music was never heard. It was never heard. But oh yeah, I had my time when I went through that.
Yeah. Is radio important? Should artists do that now?
Yeah.
In your opinion?
Yeah. Even if you go to the radio station and you ask them to play your music, and I mean they tell you, well, yeah, we'll play it. If they don't, you still keep asking, still keep calling. Have the people in that area to call and request your music. And to answer your question, it's very important. Radio is very much so needed. If anybody says not, something is wrong with them.
Yeah.
Very important.
Exactly. So how should artists invest in themselves? I know you did it. So how should artists invest in themselves, in your opinion?
There are so many ways you can invest in yourself. You say it for as radio?
No, as far as just investing in your career as an artist.
Well, I'll tell you this. A lot of artists can sing, but some don't have material. So if you can find somebody that can write you some good material, there's a fee for everything now. Nothing is free in life, really.
Yeah.
So I would say invest in a good writer, musician, somebody can give you a good sound, because that's the key. In order for you to be a great artist, you got to have a good sound. You got to have great words, a great song, in other words. And another thing, your image is everything. You know what I'm saying? Invest in the way your clothes, man, your shoes, man. It's just so many things that you can invest in. One of the main things I would say, somebody that know, for as you need your IT person. Make sure you get your IT person. Somebody can go on and collect your what they call the analytical data. You need somebody can go on and let you know where you're popping at, what songs are popular. There's so many things that you need to invest in as an artist. If you can't do it yourself, if you can do it yourself, then hey, I would say do it. But if you can't, spend some money. If you got it, spend some money.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you this question about is it easy? You say you promote, you're a writer and you artist as well. So is it easy to recognize another artist's weak and strong points, in your opinion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some artists can sing, man, but I mean, just stage presence. it's just so many things, man. It's just so many things that I can look and pretty much tell you where the artist is weak at.
Mm-hmm.
And look, you can be a great singer, but if you don't connect with your fan, then that's a weak point.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Or if you just stand in one spot, like you're a damn robot or something, because
That's a weak point.
as a promoter, I always engage the audience and ask them, okay, what do you think about this person? That after they perform, I see them at Walmart or something. They give me a lot of feedback. So
Yeah.
what I do is I talk to the artist. Hey, about 10 or 12 people said this. Kind of tighten up on this. A lot of them receive it, a lot of them don't, because a lot of them think they're already superstars.
Yeah.
They think they've already made it. Mm-hmm.
Man, you'll be surprised what you can learn by just watching other people. Let me tell you something. I can name a few, like Big Rob. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes I just see, when I see him, I just sit and talk with him. And
Yeah.
I listen to him. He tell me about his journey coming up in the music game, what he had to go through.
Mm-hmm.
And even though times are different now than they were back then, but
Yeah.
you still can learn from
That's
the
right.
older artists.
Yeah, he's a smart guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can really learn.
Yeah. So do you have that opportunity to work with? Because he was with Roger Troutman. So did you have the opportunity to work with any of the late greats when you was coming through?
Man, shoot. I wouldn't say work. I didn't work with a lot of the late greats. I talked to him because Big George always connected me with him. Like, matter of fact, Bobby Rush, he knew me before I even knew him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was introducing myself to him. I think we was in Culloden, Georgia. And he said, I know you. You Stan Butler. Big George used to tell me a lot about you. So, it's kind of off what you just asked me, but just building a relationship with people that can connect you with other people. And if, your name is everything. So, if you, I'm going to tell you what my dad told me.
Mm-hmm.
My dad told me, he said, Stan, when you meet somebody, always leave them with something so that they will remember you, even if it's 10 years, 10 years later.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of artists don't think about that now.
Mm-hmm.
They do anything, they say anything. But when I meet people, man, just like me meeting you, I want to leave something so that maybe 5 or 10 years down the road, you can think back and say, hey, Stan, you remember you said this, or you remember we talked about this.
Mm-hmm.
It's always important to leave somebody with something.
Yeah. You don't want to leave them getting booed off stage, though, do you?
No. You don't want to do that. But hey, man, even with getting booed off stage, man, that's a lesson all by itself. You learn what it takes not to get booed off.
That builds character. It builds character.
Yeah, man. You got to learn from that, man. You have to learn from it.
Have you ever been booed off stage?
Never been booed off stage.
Never. Okay, that's a blessing. So let me ask you this question right here. I heard you say if an artist get 1,000 loyal fans, they can make it in music.
You can make it.
Yeah,
you can Google it. You can check it out. If you get 1,000 fans, just say for instance, you get 1,000 fans. Just say you put out an album, all right? And you get 1,000 fans that'll go and buy your music. Okay? 1,000 fans that will buy your music. Okay, it goes a little farther than 1,000 fans because see that 1,000 fans, they're gonna go and tell maybe 20 more thousand people about you as an artist. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially when they're careful, when they like you, you make them feel a certain type of way. They want to tell their auntie about you. They want to tell their co-worker about you. So it's very important.
Okay.
Your show, when people love you, let me tell you something, man. They will travel and see you. I have seen people fly to Detroit just to see Wes. People from Florida, different areas, they will actually fly to come see you. That's a loyal thing.
Oh, yeah.
I have also seen, and I don't mean to cut you off, I have also seen, when I say 1,000 fans, Wes can be going somewhere and they will cash up and say, hey, Wes, here go $100 just to help you on your way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When people love you, brother, man, they'll follow you to the end.
Okay, so that brings me to my next series of questions. Are you currently managing anybody?
Just Wes Love. I don't want to manage anybody else.
Wes Love. So when you say Wes, when he said Wes, y'all, he talking about Wes Love now. I have never met Wes Love physically.
Yeah.
But I've spoke to her and I've been following her, right? And I see the shows. I don't care if she's doing it in the backyard. She did my cousin's name. She did. I think my cousin had an anniversary down there. Keelan and Bernard down there, and she did something special for them down there. But it seems like she's very passionate about her music and about her shows. So my question is, how did you discover Wes Love, and why did you choose to manage Wes Love?
Okay, true story.
Okay.
I was riding in my semi one day heading to Savannah, Georgia,
Mm-hmm.
and I know it's wrong to watch YouTube, TikTok while you're driving. So y'all forgive me for that, people. I'm not perfect.
Okay.
But I was looking at, I was going down the road,
Mm-hmm.
and she was singing a song. She was in somebody, I don't know, was it a kitchen or something?
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember exactly what it was, but God spoke to me, and I know when God tell me something.
Mm-hmm.
He spoke to me and said, "Hey, go find this woman and see what it is that she need done in order to help her get to the place where she need to be."
Mm-hmm.
When I heard that right there, I went in her inbox and I messaged her
Mm-hmm.
and said, "Hey, I would love to get you to come to Macon, Georgia to record a song." Because I got a catalog of songs, man, that haven't even been recorded, but I knew I had a song for her.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't respond back. So I waited a couple weeks. Could have been almost a month, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, "Look, I want to send you this certain amount of money. If you can agree to come to Macon, Georgia, the Epic Audio Recording Studio, and record this song." Money talk now.
Oh yeah. Of
It
course.
wasn't long. My messenger was beeping.
That's right. That's right.
She sent me her information. I sent her that money, and it really didn't bother me if she came or she did or didn't, because I did what I was supposed to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But Wes showed up in Macon, Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
That thing was on a Saturday, and we've been stuck like glue ever since.
That's good, man. That's good. Cause I'm telling you, man, I everybody talks, of course they saying when West Love come to Central Texas. So we got some business we got to take care of.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, that business was final today. So I'm gonna give you a call.
Okay.
But everybody. Matter of fact, let's talk about her. What I know, she went to New York. She was on that Apollo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Talk briefly about that. What was the experience on the Apollo, and how did she get there?
I think she was randomly, I would say randomly picked.
Uh-huh.
The lady singer, because they watched the video. Submit a video to Apollo. So the lady picked Wes. Make a long story short, Wes won first place. They have so many rounds that you have to go through.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, she won first place. Was it twice? Mm-hmm. She won first place twice.
Uh-huh.
Then she came in second place, and then the night of, I think she came in third place. But the way they have it, if you watch Apollo,
okay,
it's based on the crowd. It's like a noise chart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So most of West, people that was her fan, they was to the far back.
Yeah.
So I think that played a major role in that. But it was a great experience for West.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was a great experience for her, and I think it was just awesome, man. It was just awesome.
What was the look on y'all face when y'all noticed that it was gentrified? Y'all saw all them white people there. Because I've never seen that. I'm telling you, with Apollo, what I've seen over the years, it's a lot of us there. When I saw the other people there, I was like, whoa. I said, so it's gentrified now. So more people involved in the Apollo. So what was the look on your face when you saw that?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, Kevin. I was excited about her being there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I can't say I was overly excited about the people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wasn't, because I was so focused on making sure things was right for her.
Yeah.
And when you're doing that, you don't have time to really focus on the audience and all of that. My main key was making sure Wes had this together, Wes had that together. The musicians, make sure they had the music in the right key. That's the stuff I was focused on. But I was excited.
They knew the music, man. I was watching myself. Oh, okay. They know the music and everything. Yeah, they was out there in full force.
Yeah, we actually had to give them the key that she actually sang in. But it was a great experience, man. The people was very, very, very nice, man. I mean, very welcoming. I tell you, I put it like this: if you can submit your music to Apollo, do it.
Yeah.
And if you get the opportunity to go, because it's a great experience.
Okay. So would you manage anybody else?
I will.
Yeah.
But it'd have to be something very special about them.
Yeah. Okay.
I just don't want to just manage anybody. It'd have to be something special about them. It have to put some chills in me, man, in order for me to, because it's so much you have to go through when you manage the wrong person.
Exactly. So let me ask you this question: how do you feel about collabs as an artist and as a manager?
I'm not big on collabs because, like I was telling you the other day, when you collaborate with everybody, it actually brings down your value.
Yeah.
And like I said before, how easy you think it is to go and do a collaboration with Fantasia? How easy you think it is to go do a collaboration with Beyonce, Jennifer Hudson, or any great artist? It's not easy. Anything that's real easy is really not good.
Yeah. Okay. What about artists singing over their music?
I'm gonna give you my honest opinion.
Yeah.
I prefer to just have the instrumental and just sing without the music. That's how I prefer to do it.
Yeah.
But to each his own. If that's what they do, and if they accept it, that's fine. But me as a manager, I don't care too much for that.
And as an art, I think it's cheating. Because
I think it is too.
Yeah, people come to a concert. They expect to hear your vocals. They don't expect karaoke at a concert that they pay for. Now, if it's free, then of course people can't complain if it's free. But if you paid your money, I know if I paid my money to go to a concert and you're singing with the music, I'm gonna be pissed off and I'm gonna want my money back.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So, but do you see in any instance where artists should sing over their music?
If you don't know your song.
How you gonna not know your song, Stan, when it's your song?
Man, I'm gonna tell you something. I have fallen in that bracket myself. if you don't sing your song a lot, quite often, and if you don't practice it, you'll forget the word. You'll be singing
so many of them, right?
Huh?
You got so many of them.
Woo, man, I got a catalog.
Yeah.
I got a catalog.
I can't believe you forget the words to the song, man.
It can happen. It can happen, Kevin.
It can happen. Okay. Yeah. That's cool. So
now, hey, look, I'm not trying to be funny. Write a song and get older.
I'm already 53, man. So look, so okay. Now let's get hot right here. Let's get hot. Okay. You know what I said? Let's get hot. So are you because this is K Young, right?
Yeah.
I believe more with my eyes than my ears. Because people are going to tell you anything about somebody until you meet somebody, until you see how exactly they are. They're just
right.
So are you cantankerous? Are you difficult to deal with as an artist, as a manager?
I would say I'm not difficult to deal with, but to a person that comes to me that don't come in the right way, to a person that comes to me wants something for nothing, I can become that type of person that's hard to deal with. Because I'm the type of person, and I'm not trying to be no alligator, no lion, or no bulldog, but I'm the kind of person that I'm gonna tell you exactly how I feel.
Yeah.
People have told me many times to Stan, your delivery can be a little better, and they may be right about that. Yeah. That's just the way I was brought up. My granddad, my dad, they was the type to tell you exactly how they felt. You know what I'm saying? And that don't mean I don't care for you, or don't love you, or don't respect you, but I want you to know who I am as a man, so that when you approach me, you know not to approach me with no crap.
Yeah, exactly.
And whoever you go tell about me, they'll know not to come to me with no crap.
Exactly. Because we as African Americans, we wear our emotions on our sleeve. And I'm just straight and direct. As a 22-year Army veteran, I don't know no other way than to be direct.
Man, yeah.
Let me ask you this question right here. So, do you think everybody in Southern Soul can sing?
No, sir.
Yeah. Would you have a problem telling an artist that?
No, I won't have a problem telling the artist that, but I would do it in love. Because look, remember what I was saying to you some time back about even if you can't sing, that don't mean that you can't be that ticket to sell out a show.
Yeah.
There's some artists that can't sing, but they can get on that stage and entertain you. And some people pay that money because they want to see that person do whatever it is that they do.
Yeah.
So, and if you had to look at it, just men's alone, it's probably about 40% that can really just die hard sing.
Yeah. What about the other 60?
Other 60, they can get through the song. They can do a little dancing and turn a few flips and excite the crowd, get the crowd hyped up. But only about 40%, in my opinion, can really sing.
You said some flips.
Yeah, they turn a few flips. And you be like,
your artists on here, what's love on here?
Yeah. Even with the women, man, a lot of women, some can sing, but it's not a whole lot that can sing.
Yeah. I don't think it's malicious as a promoter and as a man, because I'm 53 years old. I don't think it's malicious because I got kids that play sports, right? So my son, Jalen, he's 25. I can look at him and I knew what his capabilities were. He wanted to play football because his friend played football. But when he got out there on the field, son, this love. He went out there 2-day practice. Now, actually, he played one season with a team. He said, "No, Dad, I'm gonna play basketball." I said, "I just try to tell you that's not for you, but I want to let you make the decision."
Right.
He said, "Right, Dad, this ain't for me." So When I tell the artist, I say, "Hey man, look, nah, bro, Kevin, what you think?" I was like, "No, sir, I don't. Me personally, I don't like it, and I don't pay for nothing I don't like.
Right.
I don't pay for nothing. I don't go buy a house I don't like, a car, a uniform, anything I don't like. I'm not going to purchase it. So why would I give you money to get you on the stage, but I don't like your music?"
Right. I'm gonna give you a prime example, Kevin.
Okay.
Kurt Franklin.
Yeah.
I think he sold the first. I think he had the first gold record. I think he had the first gold record in gospel music, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm trying to say is, to me, Kurt Franklin is not a dynamite singer.
Yeah.
But he got something that's so powerful.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he will sell out a stadium.
Yeah.
Like it's nothing.
You got the it factor.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you got that it factor that you're talking about,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Go with that. Don't try to be something that you're not, because if you try to do something that you know you can't do, you're going to make yourself look bad.
And that work. Or you try to be a carbon copy of somebody else, it's not going to work. So let me ask you this question about Southern Soul. What does Southern Soul mean to you?
Southern Soul to me, it's a lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
Southern Soul to me, it's a story. It's a story that can relate to many people from all around the world, because it should talk about something that we have gone through or something that our ancestors have gone through. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the story, you should be able to find some type of relief. Yeah. Like it's a song. They say that you have to hurt before you heal. I think who that is to sing that song? Was it Bobby Blue Bland?
Probably, ain't no telling.
Man, that's a great song, man. Songs like that, when you're going through, but you hear somebody singing that, it's medicine to your soul. That was Southern Soul is. It's medicine to your soul. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why it's very important that when a writer write those words to the point where they make sense.
Yeah, and they're relatable. I tell people the reason why King George came out with 4 hits at one time.
Yeah,
those songs were relatable. They were relatable. I don't care if they were bad or good as far as the situation.
Yeah,
they were relatable. You know what I'm saying? Because men tell women all the time, you can keep on rolling, give me another woman. They say that. And he said, I can't stay too long. When I go play, they like, man, you got to get home. You're right. I'm going home.
Right.
That's the truth.
That's the truth.
Girl, you got it. You know what I'm saying? Them women,
girl, you got it.
I'm telling you, man, those are relatable songs like Bobby Blue Bland. When they said that's Loose in My House and Johnny Taylor, they songs that were relatable that people actually went through during some time in their life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you prefer relatable music?
I prefer relatable music. You remember when Poker came out with that song, I Left Home to Be With My Side People?
Yeah.
Man, how many people done that?
Yeah, it's the truth. It's the truth. It's relatable music. People have to do that. So let me ask you about Southern Soul, you personally as an artist. Do you focus on Southern Soul mainly for income, or is it just a hobby for you?
To me, it's a hobby, because I tell people, and I don't like to say it, I have to watch how I say it, because I don't want people to think I'm bragging or boasting. Yeah. But I was already doing good before I even thought about Southern Soul. Because as you know, like I said, I've been trucking forever.
Okay.
But I came into Southern Soul because it made me feel good, man. The words to these songs, the music, me growing up in church. I mean, it was just in my soul, man. So I really don't do it for the money. A lot of people do, but I don't do it for the money.
Your best song I like, man?
What that?
It's A Good Woman. Mighty Good Woman.
Yeah.
I'm going to play it, man. I want y'all check out this song. If y'all ain't heard Mighty Good Woman, I play this song all the time on the radio station, even though it's 7 minutes long.
It is long, yeah. it wasn't radio, really.
Y'all check it out. I love this song right here, man, because I got a Mighty Good Woman in there.
All right, now.
This is a jam right here, man.
I've been out running in women's all night.
Can you hear it?
I can.
Going from one bar to the other. But
and I'm begging y'all to tell Kevin don't play that whole 7 minutes.
I ain't gonna play the whole 7 minutes. Just in case they heard you talk Mighty Good Woman by Stan. It's a nice song.
Thank you, my brother.
All the things I have been putting through.
And is this a true story?
It is a true story.
It's relatable.
Yes, sir.
It's a few, out of my mind. No matter how bad I treated her, she always treated me with a smile. And I will forget when I got home, I walked in the house. She was standing there. She said, baby, I prepared you some food. I figured when you got here, you probably have built up an appetite. I sat down and I began to eat my food, and when I finished eating, she said, well, baby, I got your clothes laying there on the bed. Take your shower.
You did this right here, bro.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah. Guilt began to just eat me up. Even I began to ask myself, how can a man treat a woman so bad and disrespect her to a level?
Somebody said that's one of my favorite songs in the what's it called, in the beat line.
Tell them thank you.
I knew that it had to be love.
Had to be love, huh?
Had to be.
Somebody said remind them of Isaac Hayes. I can't stand accused.
As I begin to get in the shower, and as the water began to run down my face, I guess as the guilt had taken over me, I started thinking even more. And a song came to my mind, y'all. And I didn't know whether the woman could hear me. But I started saying these words right here.
Now look, if y'all ain't heard that song before, y'all need to go get it. Because West Love got a rendition to that called Mighty Good Woman, a Mighty Good Man.
Mighty Good Man.
Man. So how did y'all come up with that? Which one came out first? This one or the other?
That one came out first.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't even write that song. I just went in the studio and they I pretty much gave them the sound for the music, how I want it played, and I just went in there and just went to talking, and it just came out, man.
Wow.
And Wes heard it. She said, I want to go redo that.
Wow. Are you a musician?
I am. I do play.
What you play? Keyboard,
drums. I'm not real good at guitar, but I can pick a little bit.
Yeah. Man, if I played the guitar, man, I'd kill that song right there, boy. Boy, I'd kill that song.
Well, we need to get you in a class somewhere.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I was telling Angie, I said, since I'm retired, I ain't got nothing else to do, man. I play the piano, but I want to play the guitar, man.
Man.
Yeah.
Go ahead and remake it. I give you the right to go ahead and remake it. Sing it too. Sing it.
Y'all heard him off the break. He said that. I ain't gonna sing it though. Look. Now, put your manager hat on. Put your promoter hat on.
Okay.
Let's talk about prices. Do one size fit all for you?
No, sir.
It don't.
One price does not fit all.
Okay.
Yeah, and when I say that, there are some artists that are worth lesser. There are some artists that's worth a little more. Yeah. Just say if you charge $10,000 for a show.
Yeah.
If you can't make that, in other words, if you can't sell 20,000 plus amount of seats.
Yeah.
Well, hey, you need to drop down a little bit, because I feel like not only do the artists need to make money, but the promoter who's bringing you there, it's not fair for the promoter that's actually doing his job as a promoter. It's not fair for him to walk away with nothing.
Yeah.
You know, and we all know about taking chances in this game.
Yeah.
But once again, you have to know your price. I'm not going to go on Walmart and buy a gallon of milk for $20.
Yeah.
Because I know I can go somewhere else and get it for maybe $4 or $5, and it's just same taste, if not better.
Exactly. So you know me as a promoter, man. I've been in this game, man, since 2014, and that's the part I don't understand. That I try to convey to a lot of these artists. I say, okay, so if you don't negotiate, everybody negotiates, Stan.
Right.
What did you purchased a house before, right?
I have.
Purchased a car before, right?
I have.
So did you pay? Did you pay exactly what they asked you to pay?
No, I talked to them, tried to negotiate the price down.
Yeah, I mean, but that's part of business. But some of them say, hey, I can't move unless it's this amount. I said, well, you might well go to Home Depot and Lowe's, get some good lawn chairs because you're gonna be sitting in the yard.
Yeah.
Because this is strictly business, and you can't look at the promoter as far as the promoter making money, because the promoter is the one taking all the chances with the building, security, insurance, and all this other stuff. So a lot of people focus more on what the promoter makes. Now, I'm the type of promoter. Say if you gave me a deal. Say if you gave me a deal on yourself or your artist, and I go out and I make $50,000. You know what I'm gonna come and say? Hey, Stan, look, here's a tip for you right here, man. Put this in your pocket right here. You know, because it's about relationships with K Young. It's not about just money, because we retired over here. So it's not about money, it's about relationships. You know what I'm saying? So do character matter to you?
Man, character is everything. Man, character is everything, man.
Yeah. When you get to a certain age, now when it's called youthful exuberance, when you from the womb to you about, like a teenager. But when you become 19, 20, 21, then bro, character matters, man. It matters.
Yeah.
It matters.
Man, let me tell you something about back in the day, and I seen my granddad and my dad do it. And we speaking about character.
Yeah.
When they said they was going to do something, man, you could put your foot on it. Because they said they was going to do it.
Handshake back then, wasn't it?
Man, let me tell you something.
It's a handshake.
But see, people now, they're not like that. I won't call a name. It's a guy I went and I felt like his character was the kind that you could trust in and believe in. And I went and did a show. I told him, look, man, if you don't have the power, just pay me when we get it. Pay me the whole amount.
Yeah.
We got to the show. He didn't have the money.
None of it.
Yeah. So and we still talking about character.
Yeah.
To make a long story short, I had to go in my pocket, pay Wes, pay my band members. I could have easily said, hey, the money's not here. We're not going to get paid. But now we're talking about my character, because
exactly,
if you put your trust in me and go on what I say is going to happen, and it don't happen because somebody else didn't do what they supposed to do, well, still my name is everything
to you.
To you.
Yeah.
So character is everything.
Yeah. You know what I call him, man? I know you watch Off the Record. I call him a loser. If you're a promoter and you agree to pay somebody some money and you don't pay it, you basing your the rest of your money on the door, and you don't get it, and you don't pay them people, you're a loser. Because you shouldn't be in the game. You shouldn't be in the game, period. Because I deem it disrespectful. That's just me. You know, I would rather lose than you lose, because you had to come here. You got a family, you're on the road, you taking the chances of getting hurt or anything out there on the road. You had to come here. So I'd rather lose than you lose.
And I know this may sound crazy.
Yeah.
But if you my friend, you say you my friend, and you know that I don't went in my pocket and paid these people.
Yeah.
And I tell you, so look, can you have the money by next week? I don't care if you have to go take out a loan on your house.
Yeah.
I don't care if you have to go sell one of your cars that you don't drive.
Yeah.
Your word is everything.
As a man.
As a man.
That's right.
It's everything.
I
stand on that, Kevin.
That's right. Me too. I'm the same way, because a lot of artists like say, and you can ask them about K Young. I've been in this business for a long time. Nobody's never said Kevin didn't pay me. Never. They would never say that about me. So let me ask you this question right here. So, a lot of these shows, there's 99% women that's paying to see y'all, right?
Right.
Okay. So do you be twerking on stage up there?
No, I don't twerk. I hunch, but I don't twerk. A man that's twerking, he got some feminine traits in it, my brother.
So what's the difference between twerking and hunching?
Twerking is something shaking on your body. Hunching is when you're going in and bagging out.
Hey, somebody over there laughing, ain't they?
Should no man be twerking, Kevin?
So look, let me ask you this question, right? So I know you got a woman.
Yeah.
So when you go to these shows, right, these women be feeling all on you. How do your woman feel about that?
I'm gonna tell you this. I kind of caught a cramp in my neck. Well, look, Kevin. I don't care who you are as an artist.
Yeah.
If you got a woman
Uh,
and you got it's some nice looking women out there, some fine
yeah.
women out there.
Yeah.
If that woman walking upon on you and she twerking like what you're talking about and
Yeah.
all up on you, I don't care what your woman say, she gonna feel some kind of way.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
She may not give it to you then, but I promise you, when you
Yeah.
get in that car, when you get home,
Yeah.
you probably gonna turn her back to you.
Yeah, because look, I could contest to that as a promoter. My wife exercised her misanthropic ways at the show. So I'm over there trying to, trying to sit up in and try to promote my brand and stuff. So I'm talking about 4 females. I got my cowboy hat on, looking good. So I'm standing there saying, they talking to me, and she doing this right here. I'm like,
Yeah.
I did this right here, right? I messed around, did this right here. And look, and then she did this right here. The whole arm. Look, Stan, I did this again, and she started marching her like she was a soldier. I told myself, I'll talk to y'all later. I told her, what's up? She said, come have a seat. I'm like, what? I said, I'm trying to do. She's no, come have a seat. Yeah. I don't know why they be tripping, man.
Man, if your woman don't feel some kind of way about a woman on you, well, you better leave there because that woman don't really care about you. You just a bill payer.
That's right.
And she don't care that about you.
That's what Karen say. So let me ask you a question, man. We're gonna wind down. We got about 10 minutes left. So what do you see Southern Soul in 5 years?
I think if people like myself, people like you, I love K9.
Yeah.
I feel like if we can build a bond or a foundation to teach these upcoming artists and even some of the ones that have been here for years, but if we could form something that we could pour knowledge into them to help make them better at whoever they are and whatever it is they're doing. He may be a writer. We can always say something to make it better, like this talk show you got going on right here. Whoever watching, they get a lot of information from it. But I feel like if we could come together and not be against each other, not be jealous of each other, not go behind each other's back talking about it. If we could come together, Southern Soul can be one of the biggest, one of the greatest movement ever.
Yeah, because I tell you this right here, and this is what makes me mad right here, Stan Butler. Now, we stood up a Southern Soul radio station that plays Southern Soul 24/7. Period. Now we have two local stations here, hip hop and R&B. We have more now. We've been fruition since we've been in existence since September. We have more listeners than both of them, from Southern Soul and Zydeco. So what I do is I select the music and I tell the people, hey man, send me a drop. This is your radio station. Don't you know that I gotta beg these Negroes to send me a 10 or 15 second drop? I gotta beg them. I'm playing your music on the radio station.
Right.
Music on the radio station.
Right.
It takes 10 seconds to, hey, this Stan Butler. You listen to KVB on 104.7, the Vegetable section. Tune in every day, 24/7. That takes 10 seconds. Don't you know these jokers, they go live, and I see them. They go live talking about moon stars and quasars and kickball and all this other stuff. So I text them, hey, where my drop at? Oh, I'm gonna get, I don't understand that, man. To be successful and for you to support a radio station that's terrestrial, that's real, that you can get in your car, not in the station, a real terrestrial station you get in your car, or it's streaming and it is a reporting station.
Right.
And every time Mighty Good Woman play, you're gonna get royalties.
Right. Absolutely.
I just don't understand that with these people, man. And sometimes I get frustrated with them, but that's why a lot of times I say, I don't feel like talking about it. They be calling my phone. I say, I don't feel like talking today because it's nonsense. If I didn't call you for 2 months and you have done a drop, don't call me.
Right.
Because the first thing I'm gonna say is, where's my drop for the radio station? I just don't understand it. And you're right. We need gatekeepers over here. We need gatekeepers, people who are gonna be honest. People gonna be honest, not just gatekeepers, honest gatekeepers.
Right.
That's gonna tell you, hey man, why you copied off this woman's song or this man's song right here? That ain't your beat. That's not your beat. So all you did was you're a carbon copy of Stan Butler. You're a carbon copy of this person. And I just deem that disrespectful. That if you're in the studio, you have your studio time, and somebody just take your beat and change a few of your words and stuff and make a song. How do you feel about that?
Well, I'm gonna tell you this, Kevin.
Yeah.
I know that it can be wrong on so many levels, and I'm gonna be one of the ones and I know you probably don't expect me to say this, but it really don't bother me. I'm gonna tell you why.
Yeah.
It really don't bother me because, like I say, remember that time when Dre was sure told Dre music, he just said, hey, he can have it. I can make plenty more.
Yeah.
That's how I am.
Okay.
And I gotta do I can't remember what song it was, but it seemed like he got the track for me, and when it recorded over, it was just so close to it.
Yeah.
But I was like,
Yeah.
if it worked for him, that's cool. But by law,
Yeah.
it's wrong.
Yeah.
It's wrong. But I'm just one of the ones that don't care about it.
Okay. So
But
look, before you get off, man, now you say you're a promoter. So if you had to put together a show right now, give me your top 6 artists that you would book on the show.
Westlove, Tucker, he's a great puller. People love Tucker. People love Calvin Richardson. I'm just telling you the ones that are super hot right now.
Yeah.
My boy Poker Bear. I don't care what they say about my boy. My boy,
Yeah.
they love my boy Poker Bear. He can bounce that
man.
stage 100 times.
Yeah.
They love Poker Bear.
Yeah.
That's 4.
Yep.
And I gotta have King George. That's it. Hey, I'm gonna sell out, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sell out.
You gonna put yourself on there?
No, because I don't see myself. I don't care too much for the light.
Yeah.
But I will be standing behind the curtain, making sure that sound is right.
Yeah.
I will be standing behind that curtain, making sure everything go the way it's supposed to go. I don't care for the light, if you know.
Okay. Good deal. So you in your car right now. So who's in your playlist?
Well, actually nobody, because I'm in this old van. It's 15 passenger van, so ain't nobody on this playlist.
I'm talking about on your phone. When you out on the road. When you out on the road.
I listen to FPJ. He's a new artist, man. That boy got some good music. King George. Who else? I love Al Green, man. I'm sorry, I love me some Al Green. I love Anthony Hamilton, even though I know we going over to like a little R&B and stuff like that. But Casey and JoJo, those boys are my favorite.
Yeah, the old one, not the new one. The old
the old one, man, the old one. But I can just go on and go on. But those are some of my favorites. Yeah.
Okay, so look. So in the parting words, I want you to do 2 things. I want you to give some advice to up and coming artists and tell people where yourself or your artist gonna be.
Man, thank you so much for allowing me to just say this right here about that for as the advice.
Yeah. Let
me tell you something. This for the artists. I want y'all to take this to heart.
Yeah.
Just because you don't have a hit record, that don't mean that you're not gonna get a hit record. Stay focused. Pay attention. Watch what other artists that's in the limelight. Watch what they're doing. And don't copy them, but ask God to give you something special. Trying to be like everybody else, you got a lot of copycats, but it's rare to find something that's special. And when you find something that's good and it's special, guess what? 9 times out of 10, it's gonna take off. The next thing is, don't go by what you heard somebody say. Well, such and such said this about you. No. Don't go by that. Watch that dog to bring you that bone. You go back to that person and you talk to that person and you get an understanding, because people fall out for years, man.
Yeah.
And then 10, 12 years down the road, you find out that, hey, man, I fell out you for the wrong reason. And time is lost, man. You can't get time back once it's gone, my brother. So be the type of artist, never be too big to say, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We're going to pause on that. Never be too big to say I was wrong. Don't think you know everything. Because even me, Stan Butler, I don't know everything. I'm learning some stuff right now, just listening to Kevin talk. I'm sure he learning some stuff just listening to me talk.
Oh, yeah.
So you take what you get and you perfect it. You perfect it. Do whatever it takes to perfect it. Okay. I mean, I don't do sound, but I watch them guys. And some of the stuff that I see at one show, I go to the next show and ask the guy, hey, man, can you do this right here for me?
Yeah.
And it's all about perfecting your craft. And if you get to the point where you can perfect your craft, I promise you, ain't up but one way for you, and that's up.
Okay. Now I know Westlove got about 95 shows coming up. So what she got coming up for June?
Oh man, she's totally booked out. She don't have anything in June. I got to look at the calendar. I just can't tell.
I know she booked, but I know October 28th she's gonna be in Temple, Texas.
Yeah, man. Hey,
Temple, Texas. Oh yeah, Temple, Texas, brother. But man, you gonna talk later, but tomorrow we're gonna talk. But yeah, Temple, Texas, she's gonna be here, y'all. October 28th, Westlove. Y'all gotta go see her.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna hold you up, brother. I appreciate you spending an hour with me, man.
Okay.
But I guess don't nobody have no questions on here. They just all here talking about West Love and you and your music and stuff, man.
Well,
But,
Kevin, what I was going to say, I know we got to go.
Yeah.
But if any artists need some advice, they need to talk to somebody about something. If they're trying to figure something out, not only am I extending myself as Stan Butler to help you, but I believe Kevin would do the same thing. Y'all call Kevin too.
Oh yeah.
And, so they tell me that I come across what it was you said I come across hard.
You come across hard.
They say I come across hard.
Cantankerous.
Yeah. my delivery.
Yeah.
My delivery. But if you at the end of the day, I promise you, it's gonna help you. Call me, and if I don't know the answer, I'm gonna figure it out. Okay.
Okay. Put your contact info if they want to book West Love.
478-233-4283.
That's you and West Love.
Well, I want you to book West. Don't worry about me. You book West, I probably not coming anyway.
I know you're gonna be there. But look, man. Hey, so what's your favorite food, man? What you like to eat? So I
fried chicken, fried chicken cheese. I love me some steaks. Okay. Yeah, man.
Okay, well, we're gonna have that when you come here, man, because I know you're coming.
All right, Kevin. Thank you, brother.
I believe in that Southern hospitality from Arkansas, man. And my wife from Mississippi. We believe in the Southern hospitality, man.
Have me some water.
You come to you come to my area, man. People Cam Richardson stopped through here, calls, hey Cam, what you doing? I was like, nothing, man. He stopped by the house. We chop it up on his way to wherever he's going. You know what I'm saying? It's just Southern hospitality.
That's it, man.
But I appreciate you coming on. I know you weren't born in the 70s, right? You weren't born in the 70s.
Yeah, I was born in 79.
You was born in 79, but see, by the time you were born, TV was on all night. And when I was born, at midnight, it's over.
Well, we didn't watch a lot of TV. I remember the last time we watched TV when I was young, they cursed on the news.
Yeah.
My mom was sanctified. She didn't play that.
Oh, yeah. Hey, y'all could, I forgot, you a preacher's kid. Y'all could do nothing. Y'all could do nothing. Yeah.
When they were twerking on the news, they had that.
There you go. Look, man, hey, y'all be safe, man. Like I said, I'll give you a call tomorrow, man. And I appreciate you coming on, man. Stand back with y'all. Hey, that's West Love's manager. If y'all want to book her, he put his number out. She's on all digital platforms, right?
Yes,
all these platforms. Go get the music. Listen to the station. The music's on the station. But y'all know what it is. Hey, thank y'all. Tune in next week.
Thank you, Kevin. Be blessed, brother.
All right. Thank y'all for tuning in. See y'all next week. Make sure y'all share my live. See y'all next week.
Hey, it's off the record. It's Wednesday night. Everybody alright? It's off the record. It's Wednesday night. Hey, you better hold on tight. It's off the record. It's Wednesday night. K-On, I think they're ready. You tuned into what you tuned into. With Kevin Young. Hot reviews with Southern Soul. Mr. K.